for live stream and now we are live sa ating Facebook, sa aking YouTube channel. Let me get the link first, no? Then I am going to paste the link sa ating Facebook page if ever some of your classmates no mawala ang internet o mahina lang internet para sa page na lang sila mo tanaw. So we will be discussing our new lesson. Two lessons yung dapat i-achieve natin this morning. Two lessons. We have this identifying research problem, and the next after that one is writing a research topic or research title. Class, dili mauna dapat ang title. It should be the problem that you are going to want to study. Again, dili si title una ang inyong kailangan makuan. Si problem dapat. Okay, ang gusto niyo i-studyhan. Wait for a while and yeah, na-post na ako ang link, no? Hala. Wala. Okay, let's start our first lesson. Dalawang lesson ito ha. Again, dalawang lesson yung i-discuss natin ngayon. The first is identifying a quantitative research problem. Of course, quantitative, it's because quanti man atong subject karon. Now, let me ask you a question about this. Where should we get our research problems and how do we identify them? Again, where? Asa man din dapat kita ang research problem? And saan ba? And how are we going to identify that? Okay? So of course, no? Yes, sabi ni Prince, our community by observing, which is very good, no? Because we need to have a problem, no, which is makita nato siya in our society. Current issues, that's correct. We can use a problem, no, in current issues or current trends. Kaya nga I asked you last time that you are going to create, no, find a problem sa research that is very timely relevant, no, which is anang makaano karon, like makarelate karon. Yeah, we get our research problems from our surroundings through observations or through any technique. So just like this one, no, imagine yourself, no, starting a jigsaw puzzle with 1,000 pieces. You may ask out of all these pieces, asa ka magsugod? Diba? Kung ikaw mag-jigsaw puzzle ka na, I think familiar naman mo sa jigsaw puzzle, no? Just like what you have seen here, no? What if 1,000 nakabuk or thousands of pieces? Ang pangutana, asa ka magsugod? Okay? Or kung magsugod ka, kung sa sunod mahitabo, what happens next? So in a world where so many things are happening, choosing what to research or what to conduct in your research can be a challenging and mind-boggling task. But to select a worthy topic to research about of all the endless possibilities, we should only start with our experience. Experience such as by observing our surroundings, observing the current trends or issues. In this lesson, we are going to follow some manageable steps. Now, I will teach you, the steps in starting a quantitative study so that you can select a worthy research topic out of all endless possibilities. So again, I will teach you what could be the possible research topics na pwede karon so that makapag-start na kayo ng inyong concept paper. So what are the learning objectives for our first lesson? Identify the range of topics in a field of inquiry. Understand the process of identifying research topics. Bakit ba? Nga nang lisod bitaw kaayo? Why is identifying topics crucial at the beginning of research writing? Ano kaya? Answer. Of course, it's, choosing a topic is, again, the first step talaga. Yes, dahan kayo mong ideas. That's correct, no? especially grupo mo, no? Grupo mo sa research. Siya na siya idea ani, siya na siya idea ani. Siya na po idea. So, magsagol-sagol ang idea. And nahirapan na kayo ano yung i-identify ninyo. Now, choosing a topic is a daunting task. That's correct. It's very difficult to choose. Out of many research paper topics and several areas of interest that might be appealing to you, it is important that you need to pick a relevant and again a valuable topic in the field of your choice. And the ability to choose topic is an essential skill to start a good research paper. You must maximize the resources that you have in starting out with choosing your topic. Kaya nga, you can search in the internet also the possible topics that you want to conduct, no? And also, pwede mo mag-observe sa environment. Now, here are some of the steps that you may follow. First, brainstorm for ideas. So I do hope as a group, no, kasi ko kayo na gumawa ng concept paper, I am hoping that you brainstorm, no? You have this one na nag-share in yung mga classmates, no? When brainstorming for ideas, it is much more advisable to investigate topics that interest you. Kana inyong gusto. Again, you need to investigate a topic na kana inyong gusto jud. However, you need also to it is helpful also to get to focus on your field at the very beginning to see the current issues and trends that surround it as well. With brainstorming, you get to narrow down the topics that you are mostly interested in, and of course, you are going to look at the other perspectives that might be related to it. Remember that your topic remember that your research topic must be specific and focused. Again, your research topic must be specific and focused. Again, brainstorming helps you narrowing down the topics. So step 1, brainstorm for ideas. Step 2, we have also read. Actually, during my master's, no, mo ni ang ginaingon sa ko ang advisor. Sige lang dami basa og journal articles. Basa. Ang kabalo mo, pila ka article akong ginabasa? Ang gipabasa sa ko rather og libro, 25 journal articles na related sa kuha. Again, 25 journal articles. So sige lang basa niya. Ang point lang kay pares lang. Kabalo man sa akong gibuhat. Ako na lang na may mga studies nga related, so wala ko siya gipadive basa. So sa 25 ato nga article nga gibabasa, ako lang gibasa ato mga 15 lang. Kay ang point magud nako, anong mubasa man ko lang article nga pares-pares man sila og point. Diba? Though different authors, different perspective, but the thought is just similar. Even the result of their study similar lang. So ano ko, kapoy nagbasa, so 15 lang. Then better na yung 15, at least na may nabasa ako. So, karon, 'di ba? The first is brainstorming. You've narrowed down the topics. You need to make sure that there are resources about your topic. Again, you need to make sure that there are resources about your topic and you need to read. Kaya nga it's very crucial in writing or in selecting a problem na i-conduct na sa study. Dapat na ay mga relevant literatures. Kay class, lisod kaayo mag-conduct og study na walay supporting literature. Again, it's very hard to conduct a research study with insufficient literatures or supporting literatures. So, through reading, read. So at this stage, you can have a preview of the possible availability of related literature for your topic options. And the use of keywords and concepts related to your brainstorm topics may also help at this point because you can explore different sources. No, you can have books, journal articles in the internet. Also, you may use keywords, okay, for the latter part of your research. The next part is you are going to create a matrix. Collating your possible literature anchored on your topics may also be helpful during the start of choosing your topic. Di ba sa iyong format sa concept paper, dito, di ba, mura siya supporting ano yung gusto ninyo, relevant studies also na po dito. Kaya nga, you need to, after collecting possible literatures that is related to your study, you need to look into research gaps. Okay? Research gaps. Again, when reading different resources such as previous research studies, you may look into research gap. Mo gina sa research, ginapangitaan mo research gap because this research gap, okay, are areas of the study that remain unanswered. Again, this is the areas of the study that remain unanswered. Mo na pangutan-on mo sa yung study, no, what is the research gap of this study? And the research gap is part na sa introduction apart. Now, the possible areas of inquiry that remain unanswered by previous research may be an avenue for you to research about it, to create another research. Because this research gap, no, this will give you an idea, no, about the possible research topic na kailangan i-conduct. And of course, having this research gap, it prevents the replication of the exact topics that were already studied before. Thus, getting over the so what question. Again, research gaps are areas of the study that remain unanswered, hence its openness to be researched about. Again, it is very important to have research gaps. Kaya mo dyan, ano? Kaya nga, you need to read articles. So research gaps are helpful in exploring for potential research topics. For instance, you can look the research gaps, no, sa recommendations to future researchers in previous studies. Again, the technique in looking research gaps, di ba, na yung mga published books or published journals, you can look into their the recommendations to future researchers in the previous studies. Also, it is very helpful to review the scope of the study to help you identify the possible research gaps. Again, scope of the study to help you identify possible research gaps. After identifying or describing your topic of interest, okay, analyze what angle of topic you are really interested in. And you know the value of the research topic to focus on the perspective why it is relevant. Nganong kailangan nimo i-conduct ang study karon. Again, mo lagi imong research gap, nakabuhat na ang research gap. Nganong kailangan nimo sabihan karon? The relevance of it, of your topic or the problem. Now, describing your topic briefly may give you an overview if the topic is feasible to research about. Then after this one, another step, mabasa na pagkabalik. You must check the availability of the literature of your chosen topic. Okay, of course, after your research gap, you are going to describe your topic. Then after describing your topic, you need to read again. Kasi you need to find literatures that will support your study. Again, you need to find literatures that will support your study. Naka-create naman ka. You have your research gap. You have described already your topic. And then, you need to read again, then find literatures. Okay, relevant literatures. So, it is must to check the availability of the literature on your chosen topic. It is mostly common to have your topic be modified again and again throughout the research process. Modification may still include changing the topic itself, but the variables and others, as there is some information you may find that may be too much or too little when it comes to the availability of the literature. This emphasizes the importance of reading. As a researcher, you have to be able to manage this if the need for any form of modification arises. So after nimo mabasa and after identifying or determining literatures, no, sufficient literatures, no, that will support your topic, this time you can formulate now your working title. Your working title focuses on the direction of your study. It helps you determine your variables and may give you a preview of its possible dynamics within your research. That means, sir, dili title ang mauna, sir, kung maganda yung study. Yes, that is the correct. Dili title ang mauna. You need, step 1? Step 1 is brainstorming for ideas. You need to find research gap or a topic that you want to study. Then you need to read literatures that will support your topic, and that's that. And lastly, you are going to create now or formulate your working title. So working title is important at this stage because it focuses on the direction of your study. Your topics are what you want to study about, as well as its meaning and purpose. By formulating your working title, you may also determine what may cause change and what may change. You may be able to have a preview of the possible dynamics of the variables within your research, and you may also have to be flexible at this point since the working title may change as the research writing also progresses. Sir, kana among gibuhat nga title sa among research, sir, baka na among gipasa sa imong source pohon. Ma-change ba day na? That's correct. Working titles are titles that are meant to be worked during the research progress. Writing progress of your research. Naay possibility na mag-proposal mo ni ang title pag final defense mo sa bang title. Again, naay possibility na mag-proposal mo ni ang title, then pausabon sa iyong panel, then you have your final title. Then pag abot og final defense, pausabon na pud mo title, possible na siya nga experience, no? Possible na siya nga mahitabo sa inyo, ha. Okay? Para sa kuang masteral, no? Mo niya akong title gipausab. So pag final defense na ako kay mo tong title gihatod na sa kuha. Pero sa kuang case sa akong friend sa una, nag-proposal siya mo niyang title gipausab. Nya pag final defense gipausab na pud siya og title. So again, working titles may change as the research writing also progresses. Designing a research useful in daily life. It is up to you to decide on what interests you and what you view as relevant and present in your specific field of specialization. Now, kaya nga I gave you 3 concept papers for you to determine what would be the possible topics na nag-interest sa inyo, ha. But this is just a suggestion, ha. I am not discouraging you to have experimental study, but based on the research, di ba nga, orientation last time, pwede man mag-experimental, but it's too, you need to have more time to conduct an experimental study in SPC. Again, pwede mag-experimental, but again, basig di mo ka-graduate, hindi mo ka-human. Muna ang reason. Isa sa mga reason. Okay? And also, mag-experimental mo, make sure also that you have backgrounds about conducting experimental study. You have this expertise, no? Expertise in conducting experimental study. We have here the following topics are, the following are topics in different fields that may be used in research writing. Example lang tayo, accounting system, for business related, accounting systems, forensic accounting, this one, okay? Accounting practices for online businesses. I have this, a student of mine, ang iyang study karon kay about augmented reality of in online shopping. Yeah, augmented reality acceptance. Yeah, augmented reality acceptance in online shopping. Say perception sa mga naga-online shopping about the use of augmented reality. Andang studies ako nakaila. You have also green marketing, online shops, okay? Marketing strategies that is related to accounting. Also, environmental and earth science. Study about marine pollution, genetics, conservation, recycling, sustainability, soil contamination, environmental ethics. Actually, it's difficult to conduct again experimental in SPC again kay makulangan mo oras. Na mga nag-attempt sa una, kabalo mo sinita pag-attempt sa una. Murag nag-redefense sila kay murag it's not feasible for the student to conduct this study. It's not feasible. Especially itong study na it's about dealing with experimental like mga viruses unsa ba, because in the first place students are not knowledgeable enough daw to conduct this study. In health sciences also you have this possible research topic. We have homeopathy, tolerance, vaccination, stress, mental health, global health security. In education, you have GRIT, inclusive education, teaching strategies, 21st century learning, homeschooling, motivation, or itong common karon, the shift to online class, or should I say, pwede po the shift to face-to-face to online, online to face-to-face. In social sciences research, you have discrimination, equality in electorate, stereotyping, patriotic sentiments, migration, juvenile delinquency. In humanities, you can have taboo, symbolisms in art, folklore, film aesthetics, indigenous cultures, at saka other religious influences. So, you can have this one as a topic of your interest, no? Pero I think you have the idea mas siguro already what could be the possible topics naman siguro. Nag-start na mo? Ay mga tao, nag-start na mo? Ano may mga topic? Or wala pa mo ka-decide? Wala pa mo ka-decide, no? Kasi yung gusto ninyo.
For our group, sir, later pa po mag-meet. And
Sige,
for
sige.
the other groups, sir, I believe na meron na po sila.
Okay. Sige, sige. Nag-brainstorm. Oh, very good, no? Because you've used talaga the first step talaga, brainstorming of ideas. I do hope, no, that each one of you, no, will really contribute. No? Like, dili lang magsalig. I hope na walay dumbbell diri, ha? Pero di ba siya malikayan, but I hope that walay dumbbell, ha? Wag maging pabigat sa yung classmates niyo. And of course, do not daghan pero sige po. Ako'y maluoy sa mga students mangod na ginaako nila ang tanan nga work. I think no you should work as a team talaga. Sa among research biya pag college tulo ra mi ka buok, but we work as a team. Wala jud mi nagka-issues regarding about that one because in the first place we are very we are goal oriented, know that we need to finish this study. Isa lang gud kasi ang among research. Isa lang kasi ang research, no, that but we finish our research in just one sem because we are goal oriented, like each one of us, no, tatlo lang kami but we distributed our taga. Okay, especially sa intro, kabalo jud ako mga classmates na dili ko na pabuhat og intro kay ano daw like basig pangit daw akong intro daw. Ako sige, mo to ang gitas nila sa kuha kay methodology nga part og RRL. So ako jud nangita sa mga literatures, no. Ako dyan nangita jud like halos pila ka article akong ginabasa nako okay man ni kani sumpay. Okay? Mao to nilahotay man. So I hope na kamo pod ingana pod mo you need to work as a team. So anyone, how do you define research gaps? Unsa kitong research gap? Anyone? Research gap is saman. Research gap is problem na wala pa na answer na solve. Very good, no? That's correct. Katong unknown something. Okay? Research gaps are areas that we are not explored yet, or should I say, areas that are open for possibilities of new research. Again, research gap are areas that were not explored yet, or areas that are open for possibilities of new research. What are the advantages of writing a working title? Again, it gives you a direction of your research. Again, it gives you the direction of your research and it helps you determine the variables of your study and their dynamics. Now, before tayo mag-proceed sa lesson 2, let me give you this one, an example. Yan. Jason wants to know the best marketing strategy for your school. He sees that internet and the use of flyers are specific contexts related to marketing strategy. How are the internet and the use of flyers related to marketing strategy? Then, how are internet and the use of flyers related to marketing strategy? They are what? Yun sa man. How are the internet and the use of flyers related to marketing strategy? Okay, very good. No, sabi ni Juliana, these flyers and the use of internet, no, these are marketing strategies, no, because this means for spreading information. Okay? Through the use of internet, yeah, publication materials, very good, no? This will be used, no, sa internet, post ka lang ng ano, spreading information about this one, about this product, also these flyers, okay, for exposure. Okay, that's correct. These, the use of internet and the use of flyers are different forms of marketing strategy. Again, the use of internet and the use of flyers are different forms of marketing strategy, because this will these are used for spreading information and with the use also of PubMats. Okay? Especially karon sa Facebook, daghan na kay mga marketing strategy na gina-employ. So that's all, no, for lesson 1. Lesson 1 for this unit. Again, the steps in identifying the area of inquiry for your topic. We have first brainstorming. Okay? Sir, wala man may brain. Saan pag-brainstorm? Yan ang tanong, hindi ko kaya sagutin. Brainstorming. Brainstorm ba ang mga wali brain, sir? O sa tawag daw sa mga estudyante nga mag-brains Unsa daw pag-brainstorm sa mga walay utok daw? Storm na lang daw. Uy, lain kayo. Dili ingana ha. Okay? Di mag-ingana. Brainstorming. Second, read. Okay? You need to read lot of articles or journals. Reputable journals. Also, then create a matrix in which you can look into research gap. And one of the technique, no, in determining research gap is looking at the recommendations of future researches. At saka the scope of the study. That's one of the techniques, no? Next, after identifying the research gap, describe your topic of interest. Next, basa ka ulit ng mga literatures that are relevant to your topic. You need to have maraming literatures nga nag-support sa study mo. Again, you should have maraming literatures nga nag-support sa study mo. Kaya nga we have these related studies dapat. Then, after that one, formulate your working title. Di ba siya final title lang? Working title ang tawag sa ilaha. Karang title niya yung hatag sa kawasunod, that's working title. And yes, some of the possible topics, no, which you can you can get, no, in identifying research. Okay. For our lesson 2, we'll be having a new lesson about writing a research title. Again, how to write a research title. Of course, I've discussed kanina the process, no, or the first step, no. You need to choose a topic first before writing a title. Kailangan dahil sa title una. Okay, you need to determine a possible topic. Kaya nga you have this research gap, because this research gap will lead you for you to have a topic for your research. Then after nanamoy working title. At this time, I will teach you how to write a research title. Okay? I will teach you how to write a research title. Actually, funny lang talaga, no, because different school, different format. Yeah, imagine na akong always ginaingon, different school, different format. So, ma-shock na lang ko na mo ni ang title, iusab kay ingani daw. Sige. Okay. Now, depende na sa inyong panel. Kaya maingon, depende sa inyong panel kung saan ba ipa-change ba ang title or dili, i-retain ba or idungag, something. So this time, I will teach you how to write a research title. Why is it important? Okay? The importance of well-written research title. Anyone? Na mo idea nga, no? What's the importance of having a well-written research title? Anyone? An idea lang. What could be a reason nga nung dapat nindot ang title? A well-written research title. Okay, very good. Sabi ni Halalul, it attracts readers. Bitaw, pagkita niyo sa title, nindot ang title. Ginan ko sa title, basahon daw nako ni. Di ba? Mabigyan ng overview danang sa. That's correct, because from the title itself, by reading at the title, you will know what is the study all about. Again, by reading at the title itself, you will have an overview what will be the study all about. Yes, tama po ng sabi ni Vince, para concise po yung ano yung pino-point out ng research. That's correct. What is the research all about? Ano yung gusto ipa-inform sa ato about this research? And also sabi ni para malaman agad ang main idea sa research mo. That's correct, no? Because in the research title itself, the title, andun na agad yung idea. What could be the possible topic of your research? That's correct. Grabs attention and makes people want to further read. Okay? Pagtanaw sa title, bati ang title, di na ako tanawon. Bisag unsa pa nakanindot ang title, bisag unsa pa nakanindot ang content sa imong paper, kung pangit ang title, di siya maka-attract class. Okay? Since it is mentioned earlier, the direction of your paper, it helps the paper. Yes, that's correct. It helps the paper to be more specific and grounded. That's correct, na Chanel? Yeah, the direction of your study. Wait lang ha. So may nag-chat sa Huawei. Okay, now, of course, let's have this situation. Have you ever been to a bookstore to look for books to read? Of course. What do you usually look at before deciding on what book to buy? So may ginapangitan niyo usually ang synopsis. Asa sa synopsis sa book? Kung sige ginatanaw ninyo ang title. Diba? Muna ako ang library, tanaw din ako, even ako, based on experience, if I will go to bookstore, I'm not fan of going to bookstore Muadto ako dito pag nakipaliton, but if magpunta ako talaga doon, or even in the library, I am fan of always checking the title first. Okay? But kasi for me, kung ganahan ko sa title, I have this, like attractive ang title, nindot ang title, so nindot niyang basahon. So in an article by Dave Chesson, he suggests that book titles matter, not only because they can make or break the marketability of a book, but also they encapsulate the essence of the book. That is why authors of best-selling books know what makes their book interesting to patrons. Now, the value of a good book title also apply to research. Again, the value of a good book title also apply to research. Na ay mga school na gina-allow nila nga inganin kanang ilang mga title kay kanang ginapa. Kanang attractive gani kay nga title. Yes, na may nga nga mga school. But sa SPC kay wala kay ginakuan. Wala kay na siya gina-adapt murag sila is siguro again different school, different format. We cannot judge each school, depends on their perception about research. Now, the learning objective in this lesson: identify the characteristics of well-written research title, then construct a research title. So, writing your research title, a research title, the first thing you see when reading a research paper. Malamang sa first page pa lang ko daan, nago dito ang research title, di ba? Sa first page pa lang daan, doon na yung research title. That's the first thing, na makita natin when reading a research. This research title, it summarizes the content of the study in a concise manner. And also, it is important that the research title reflects the contents of the study, as it also helps in differentiating the study from the others. Now, what are the characteristics of well-structured research title? Again, what are the characteristics of well-structured research title? Knowing the characteristics of well-structured research title can have a big impact on one's writing. The following are the characteristics of well-structured research titles. First, focused and direct. And it should include the variables and the field of inquiry of the study. It provides an idea of the study contents. When I usually class na mga nasa titles research, it includes already the variables. It's either both independent, dependent variables. Any variables dapat andun na dapat sa title sa study. Another characteristic is research titles must be written in a formal tone and must not contain abbreviations, jargon, colloquial term, unless these terms are the main focus of the study. Again, ha? Research titles must be written in a formal tone and must not contain abbreviations, jargons, or colloquial terms unless these are the main focus of the study. For example, a research study on colloquial terms with a particular group in society would require a research title that includes these terms. However, in general, the research title should be understood even by the readers who are not experts in the field. And the use of highly specific terms can deter readers from being interested in the study. Yes. Mo na nga dapat ang title mismo dapat kanang dili mo gamit og kanang mga unknown terms ang mga authors. It's because na possibility nga ay wala na ko kabaloan nga word, wala ko kabaloan nga term. Sana siya nga term. Okay? Having that kind of perception na nga ay kanang sana nga term uy wala ko kabaloan ay usa man ni. Okay? May possibility na mawala ang interest ang reader to read your paper. Next, another characteristic we have brief but substantial. Research titles must be kept short. Again, research titles must be kept short. An acceptable research title is composed of 16 words or fewer. Again, an acceptable research title, take note of this one. An acceptable research title is composed of 16 words or fewer. To keep the title brief but substantial, make sure to include only the most essential information. Again, to keep the title brief but substantial, make sure to include only the most essential information. There are schools no na gina-allow nila na ang study nila ang sa research title ginabutangan tong location kung asa ganda ang study. Other school also wala na siya ginabutangan. Okay? Again, mo po na akong concern, different school, different format. But again, your research title, an acceptable format should be composed of 16 words or fewer. Next, a research title should be able to summarize the study in the fewest possible words. Kaya nga I've mentioned kanina, essential, most essential information lang dapat. Another benefits we have here, clear. Research title should be not ambiguous and it should be clear. Clear research titles benefit those who are new to the field of inquiry. It also helps readers who are looking for studies that can supplement their existing references. Mo niya ako makita no kanang mag-search ko sa Google Scholar, no? Pag-search na ko sa variable or sa term or sa keyword is very important no, because you can ano that one sa Google Scholar. Keyword lang ang gina-search na ko sa hay. Pagawas na ko, hala, unsa man nga title? Ay, okay. Mag-base lang ako sa title, no? Di na ko siya i-open because I know this title will not support my study. Kaya nga, we need to make sure that our title is clear at saka not ambiguous. Now, another characteristic is proper grammar and capitalization. First letter of every word is capitalized is capitalized except for some words. Again, first letter of every word is capitalized except for some words. And the proper use of coordinating conjunction, preposition, and articles. So the research title must observe proper grammar and capitalization. The first letter of every word of the research title is capitalized except for articles, no, such as an. Also, coordinating conjunctions such as for, and, or, but, so, or prepositions such as at, in, on, by, with, or from. Okay. However, articles such as an, the area only capitalized if they are the first word of the research title. Again, articles such as an or these are the makapital lang na siya pag mauna sila. They're the first word of the research title. Kung makapital lang na sila, kung sila ang mauna. Okay, next. How do guidelines help researchers in writing research? Anyone? How do guidelines help researchers in writing a research paper? Ano kaya? Klase ng guidelines kay sir. Makatabang din na siya sa pagsulat sa paper. Eh? How do guidelines? Anyone? How do guidelines help researchers? Paano ba? Okay. Sabi ni Ashanti, that's correct, no? Para malaman kung ano dapat hindi ilagay sa paper. Ano yung dapat ilagay at hindi dapat ilagay sa paper. Okay? Thank you. Guidelines will help the researchers avoid mistakes in making their titles. That's correct, sabi ni Angel. Sabi din ni Julia, para hindi sila ma-out of, para hindi sila ma-out of the topic, no? I mean, para nasa sila yung main focus ng study nila. Also, para clear po ang objectives, it serves para ma-align sa ethics and ma-correct ang title. Ano siguro ni si Prince, no? Para ma-align sa ethics. Yeah, that's correct. Kaya na, kung di ma-align sa ethics, wala. Balik mo ano. Amen. Salat na po. Email na po sa ethics. Yes, to achieve the characteristics of well-structured title. Writing research entails following certain guidelines for more coherent and organized outcome. And here are some of the general guidelines to remember in writing a research title. Again, these are some guidelines, some general guidelines to remember in writing a research title. First, put the details of the research into segments. Okay? The process of segmenting the details of the research study is helpful in determining and organizing information. A way to segment the details of the research is to ask yourself several questions about the paper. This will help determine important information about the topic, which should be reflected in your research title. Example tayo, this one. The primary objective of your research is to know whether listening to classical music helps students improving their memorization skills. Again, the primary objective is to determine or to know whether listening to classical music helps students in improving their memorization skills. Now, let me ask you this one. We have independent at saka dependent variables. What is the independent variable? Again, what is the independent variable? At saka what is the dependent variable of this situation? Again, what is the independent variable at saka what is the dependent variable in this situation? Kindly chat your answer. Okay. The independent, sir, is the May mga nagka-rumble-rumble dire. Okay, let me check. The independent is listening to classical music or classical music. Again, the independent is classical music. The dependent is memorization skills. Again, the independent kay listening to classical music, the dependent kay memorization skills. Okay, of course naman, the memorization skills will be dependent on the the classical music. Kung sa ba, kung kanibang classical music, kung sa classical music, maka-help ba siya mag-improve sa memorization skills? Again, dependent variable is memorization skills, the independent is the classical music. Yan. In this situation, what method will you use to measure your variables? Again, what method will you use to measure your variables? Kung effective ba ang classical music sa memorization skills sa bata? Again, kung effective ba ang classical music in the memorization skills sa mga bata? What method? What type of research ang yung i-conduct? Ano man? Okay, the correct is experimental. Again, it's a quasi-experimental. You can use experimental, no? Experimental or quasi-experimental. Okay? Again, whether these classical musics will improve the memorization skills of the student, you can use experimental. Sir, unsaon pag experimental ano na case, sir? You have this experimental group at saka control group. Ang experimental group, nagapaminaw sila classical music. Ang control group, wala nagapaminaw sa classical music. Like, wala lang. Okay? Wala. Then, i-test ilang memorization skills. I-compare nimo ang memorization skills sa duha ka grupo. Katong mga nagapaminaw og classical music o katong wala. Okay? That's how you perform in experimental way. So, who will be the respondent of the study? Depende na. Again, who will be the respondents of the study? Depende. Malay mo, senior high school sa SPC, gano'n. Okay? You need to determine who are the possible respondents of your study. Next steps in writing a good research title, we have make a list of keywords based on the segments of the research details. Again, make a list of keywords based on segments of the research details. Example, sa itong problem kanina, listening to classical music, improving memorization, experiment, engineering students from XYZ University. Yan. Class, these sample keywords are very important, no? Especially sa abstract. Sa abstract na ay nakabutang dito keywords. Okay? Sa abstract na mga nakabutang na keywords because kung ang research ka na publish, pwede lang katong keywords ang inyong i-search i-search sa Google Scholar rather. Again, pwede lang tong keywords ang inyong i-butang dito. Kung mag-search mo sa Google Scholar or any site. Next, draft sentences that contains the keywords. In drafting sentences that contain the keywords, be mindful of the length of the sentence. Again, you need to be mindful, no? Again, pila ganito ka words, no? Ang title dapat, the ideal. Again, no? The ideal, how many number of words? 16 or below, di ba? Dili malapas og 16. Again, 16 or below, dili malapas og 16. Muna ka mo, kung magbuhat na mong title karon sa iyong concept paper, I mean, yeah, at least you have the idea already. Example, kane. The study will conduct an experiment to test whether listening to classical music helps engineering students from XYZ University improve their memorization skills. Daghan sir 23 words. Okay? 23 words. So revise your research title as much as you need to throughout the writing process, as long as the title still reflects the main topic of the paper. Again, essential topics lang dapat ang nasa title. So kaning 23 kani ma-change pa ni siya. Pwede pa ni siya mapanindot. Kanina. Okay. Formulate the research title. An experimental research on the effects of classical music to improvement of memorization skills of engineering students of XYZ University. 21 words. Ano, nabubo na pod. Pamubo siya. Tanggal ang title na an experimental research. Ito, effects of classical music, the memorization skills of engineering students of XYZ University, research experiment. Sige, kamo daw. Try to enhance this. Try to enhance this. Dapat below 16 dapat. 16 or below. Again, try to enhance this. Again, try to enhance this, no? Using, kamo daw. I-count din yung answer. Dapat 16 or below. Sige, I will be waiting for your answer. Kamo ang magpanindot sa title. Kamo daw. I-chat your answers na. Asa naman yung mga answer? Ay, i-chat na. Kasi possible lang nga title ani. Okay? Mapagamihan pa ni. Promise. Mapagamihan pa na. Yeah, mapagamihan pa na siya. Promise. Effects, nasiluman lang. Effects of classical music to the memorization skills of engineering students of XYZ University. Sabi ni Juliana, effects of classical music to the memorization skills of engineering students of XYZ University. Wala na lang ng research experiment. How? Pwede na, pwede. Wala na lang research experiment. Pwede naman. Okay? We have here the effects of classical music on the memorization skills of engineering students in XYZ University. Actually, kung ako yung masulat anino, kung ako teacher, pwede ra butangan ako effects of classical music on memorization skills of engineering students. Ano lang, effects of classical music on the memorization skills of engineering students. Wala lang tong XYZ University. Pwede ra na ako ibutang XYZ University. Pwede ra na. Again, pwede ra walaon ning research experiment, pwede ra walaon ning XYZ University. Okay? Especially in SPC, again, in SPC, we do not mention the name of the school kung asa mo nagkandak og study. Again, we do not mention the name of the school kung saan ka nagkandak og the study unless there is an agreement between the school at saka your party. Ano daw? Example daw. Business model trials, mawura kaayo siya, no? Wait lang ha. Okay? Parental support and its effect on students' academic achievement. Pwede raw siguro, kaning number 2, pwede raw siya i-construct. Unsa may error sa number 2? Sige, common error. Capitalization, that's correct. Okay? Si number 1 kay di siya clear, no? Si number 1, tama ba? Mapansin si number 1 di siya clear. Murag ano lang, kanang Business model trials. Business model trials sa asa. So, di ba? Wala, dili siya clear. Take note, your title should be clear. For number 2, pwede pa siya ma-enhance, then murag, yeah, tama no, si number 1, murag keyword, vague ang title, that's correct. Si number 2, wala capitalize ang mga like support, effect, students, no? Kanang mga and ug on ug its, pwede na sila igagmay kay based sa rule. Pwede na siya no, effect of parental support on students' academic achievement. Pero anaon lang ang title kung ato siyang i-reconstruct. Number 3, antifungal activities from leaf extract of jungle geranium Isora cochineal leaves against Candida albicans. Kana, unsa man number 3? Si number 3, okay lang si 3. Less than 16 man siya. Oh, less than 16. Pwede rin mo jargons. Pwede siya, actually, kanang, yeah, common name. Pero kung butangan mo na itong common name niya, taas na siya kaayo, no? So kung kita readers, again, kung kita readers na dili expert in this area, wala kita kabalo. Kaya pa kabalo sa nga mga term, di ba? Again, wala ta kabalo sa nga. Yeah, it would be better to write its common name. Kaya dapat na common name para kabalo ta usa ni siya kay kung kita dili man ta expert ani nga field, so sa to magkabalo, di ba? Next. Okay? Now, how do research type impact the whole research? Again, na-question naman ganina, no? The research title consists of essential information and keywords that summarizes the research content. And again, this is important because it helps the readers know what is the research all about. By looking at the title of the research, the readers no have the idea already no kung unsa ang study all about. So, kung ang title is not clear, therefore, it can bring confusion to the readers of the researcher. Ito, last activity before this lesson will end. Again, last activity. Harry wants to research the effects of multiple online battle arena games to the focus of adolescent students diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder or the ADHD. Sige, kamo daw. Try to create a title, a possible title of this research. Again, what could be a possible title of this research? Sige, anyone? Kindly chat your answer. And I will give you time to answer this. Kindly chat your answer. Sige, pag-practice mo, kaya pabuhaton, bet na mag-title sa quiz sunod. Or sa activity. Noon po, sa yung concept paper, for aware na mo, no, what to be best, no, way to write the title. Kasi you have the topic already, but siguro para ma-enhance inyong writing skills in writing the title. Butangin ninyo og words. I mean number of words para aware ko. Para ni Prince, nag-chat si Prince, no? Yung butangan yung 16 ra na. Sige. Mura ang imuha Prince kay murag paan? Murag nay kulang sa imuha na variable Prince. Kulangan imo unsay ginatest sa adolescent. Yes. That's correct, Prince, murag kana. Pero usa ko yung kung dungagan nimo Prince, malapas na 16. Sige, try to reconstruct. Okay? Kamo pag-practice mo ha, pag-practice. I-chat po na ako akong possible answer ha. I-chat na ako akong mga possible answer. Let us read no the answers, no? The effects of multiple battle arena games on adolescent students with the ang imuha kaske kulangan ka og variable nga unsay main reason about usay ginasabihan sa adolescent students unsa to ilang gusto isabihan kulangan imong variable. Effects of online battle games to the focus of adolescent students with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Okay, kaniya okay na ni siya. Kaniya za di ay. Prince, the effect of multiple battle arena games to adolescent students with kulangan jud og imuha Prince. Effects of multiple kanikang ang kay pwede. Effects of the multiple online battle arena games to the focus of adolescent students with diagnosed with ADHD. Pwede da. Effects of online games to the imuha Chanel kulangan. Class na adyo may kulang class kani siya kailangan niyo siya i-mention. Unsa may gina-try to test ani class? Ang focus. Okay? Nakaapekto ba ang multiple online battle arena games sa focus? Dapat i-include niyo si focus because focus is your variable. Okay? That's your dependent variable. Nakaapekto ba si multiple arena games sa focus sa mga adolescent students? Okay? Si focus variable na siya. Okay, that's correct, Marceda. No? The effects of MOBA games, the focus of adolescent students with ADHD. Dili pwede ibutang na MOBA, isulat dyan ninyo sa tanan. Okay, isulat ninyo sa class. Agan ha, dili lang MOBA, isulat dyan ninyo siya. Agan ha, isulat, dili lang MOBA, pati ADHD isulat ninyo. Again ha, kailangan i-mention si focus. I think better to include battle arena games. Sige, i-chat na ko kung answer ha. Okay, I will chat my answer. There are 3, no? Possible answer this one. Ideal answer for this. Chat na ko. Dara. Chat na ko ha. Muna ko answer ha. I-save ninyo ni. Tatlo ito. Daha 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Daghan na ni. $18 na po dakuha 18. Taas ra mo gud kay diba tungod siya sa gi-specify ang MOBA og ADHD. Aga na, taas lang ni siya kag specify ang MOBA og ADHD. Again, this could be working title pa ni ha. Again, working title pa na siya. Pwede pa na siya ma-edit. Isa-isa man gud nagsulat ang ang MOBA og ADHD. Okay. Napatay 15 minutes, no? I think better to have our lesson 3 siguro. Okay. Next meeting na siguro. Okay, so next meeting na tayo mag-continue again. Next meeting na tayo mag-continue. Our focus for next meeting is all about the writing research background. Again, our discussion about next meeting is writing the research background. Also, I will include the topic discussing discussing the writing a statement of the problem, research statement. Again, writing a research statement. Again ha, next meeting is writing background of the research, then next is writing a research problem. Okay? Next meeting, kailangan na to dapat alam niyo na ang paano magsulat ng independent at saka dependent variable. And also, another tatlong lesson next meeting. Wait lang. Okay. Tatlong lesson next meeting. Kung di mo human, I will post another video. Creating a conceptual and framework. No? Again, creating a conceptual framework and defining terms. Again ha. Kung dili makaya next meeting, I will post another video discussing creating conceptual framework and defining terms. Yan. Pero again, walay conceptual framework basta pure descriptive. Again ha, walay conceptual framework basta pure descriptive ang research. You have any question before we will end? And also, walay hypothesis. But class, I will discuss hypothesis also. Again ha, I will discuss hypothesis, no? Magkaroon lang tayo ng hypothesis pag yung study natin is experimental, quasi-experimental, descriptive, o comparative. There is a hypothesis being tested. Pag pure descriptive lang yung research, wala tayong hypothesis. Okay? May question before tayo mag-end? So again, next meeting, we will discuss, again, ano yung discussion natin next meeting? It's all about the writing background of the research. Next is we will discuss also the writing a research statement for quantitative research or statement of the problem. Then mag-send ako additional video discussing conceptual framework at saka hypothesis. So, unsa gani mga bawal or discourage na topics? Di mo siguro bawal. Discourage, no? Kuan siya, Prince, katong experimental gani, Prince, medyo lisod mangod i-realize SPC kay it takes time talaga, Prince. Kuan, sa concept paper, need ba, unsa to? Ay, nangutana. Need ba may related literature na I mentioned? Yes, saying, you need to find, di ba, part sa topic, di ba, you need to read, you need to find. After ninyo ng research topic, hanap kayo ng literatures na mag-support. Kasi sa concept paper, di ba, sa format ng concept paper na binigay ko, okay, you can, di ba, may tanong doon na the conditions would give rise to my research questions, and then the ideal situation, the possible reasons, no, for the discrepancy between 2 and 3. Okay, so you need to cite literatures talaga. Again, you need to cite literatures. Ha? Okay? Yes, Kaskeho, lisod ang academic performance i-measure sa SPC unless you will be having what we call this one, ang sampling gani kay naka-isolate lang, pero yes, lisod kaayo siya, no, kay you know na pangutan, actually pwede siya ma-push, pero i-question mo sa ethics manggod the credibility of the data, no, na gihatag ng estudyante. Like sa inyong survey questionnaire, mag-ingon mo dito og kanang what is your average. Nakabalo ba mo na mo question si ethics what's the credibility of the grade na gibutang dito sa bata sa inyong survey form, mo ask din na sila. Then that is why ang suggestion nila is mangayo mo sa registrar karon dapat manggod mag-match, I mean pantay kay ang ihatag lang manggod sa registrar na grades kay grades lang, tapos ulay pangalan kay bawal man na data privacy. Lisod pud i-determine ang mga names sa grades ng ihatag ng registrar. So makaingon jud ta na medyo lisod jud, no, Pero kung musugot si ethics, like ma-okay siya no, using academic performance, like grades, sa inyong na case, so using lang atong survey questionnaire, providing a proof siguro silang card, siguro something like that. Well, kung musugot sila na state lang siya na ang academic performance kay based sa grades na binigay ng estudyante, provided their proof na report card, well, okay lang na siya. As long as ma-justify lang yun. Basta mo na kung question, Prince, lisod sa Prince. Masango mo sa ethics, anak, Prince, honestly. Pero kung properly stated lang siguro, ma-defend ninyo, yeah, okay naman sa ko, wala problema. Kung ma-defend ninyo, Jod, mo din ako pangutan kung ma-defend. Sige. So, I think wala naman siguro question. So, that would be all, no? Before we will end, I am requesting again, everyone, kindly turn on your camera for documentation purposes. And next meeting, no? 2 lessons yung three lessons yung i-discuss next meeting. Then there will be a follow-up, a video of mine discussing another lesson. Okay? Kasi again, next meeting, ang coverage next meeting is writing a background of the research. That's for the chapter 1 in the introduction part. Then after that one is the writing the research problem or the statement of the problem. Then another video discussing conceptual framework at saka hypothesis. Again ha, walang conceptual framework ang pure descriptive research, but I need to discuss what if dili pure descriptive inyo ha. Then hypothesis also, walay hypothesis ang pure descriptive ha, walang hypothesis ang pure descriptive. Sige, so at a count of 3, 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, thank you so much. And for our closing prayer, let me call Bersabal. Bersabal, kindly lead us into closing prayer.
In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Amen. Lord, we thank you, Lord, for allowing us to end this class successfully. I hope we learned something from this class and please guide us as always. Amen.
Amen. Okay, thank you so much. So nag-pray? Nakalimut ko. Thank you so much for the prayer. So once again, thank you so much S11 for participating sa ating synchronous session this morning. Have a nice day, everyone, and see you tomorrow for our physics class. Okay, thank you so much, Jan.